Hi, crafty friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to hang out for just a little bit, give people a chance to join in. Yep, it's 3:59. I'm 1 minute early. So welcome to Sunday and my big annual catalog lunch. I'm super excited about this. All right, so if you're here, say hello. You might be on YouTube or you might be on Facebook. Both are wonderful. I love both platforms. Different reasons, different ways, but both great ways to communicate with you. So come on in. You excited? I've got prizes. I've got crafting demonstrations. I've got goodie bags. I've got all sorts of fun. So all sorts of fun to share with you today. I'm super excited. It was nice to see people in person, but it's also super fun to hang out and see everyone here. All right. Oh, hey, Kathy. All right. Good, good, good. Yay, and Kelly. All right. So you might not know this, but on Switcher, I'm pretty sure blue, so it gives me your name in blue. That means you're on Facebook. It gives you your name in red. That means you're on YouTube. I've got one of each, so I know that I'm good to go on both of those platforms. All right, so I am going to go ahead and get started. Hey, Kathy. There's lots of Kathys, but it's okay. I just saw that Kathy today. She came over. All right, let me go. All right. Hi, crafty friends. I'm Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner, and welcome to my May 2022 annual catalog lunch. Ta-da! All right, so I've been totally bragging on this catalog for the last 22 days, right? Oh, actually, I could only show it to you starting May 3rd, the inside. So anyway, today I'm going to share a lot that I love about it now that I've had it for a little bit. We're going to craft some projects. I'm going to tell you all about me and about Stampin' Up, and we're just going to have a really good time together. So let me press some buttons and we will get started. All right, I think I can do it. One would hope. I've been pressing the buttons for a little while. Yes. You can't see it yet because I haven't pressed the last button, but I'm pretty excited. Oh my gosh, I am unexcited. Did you see that screen go black? I pressed the wrong buttons. Like totally. Oh my goodness, that is so funny. There we go. Whew. Okay. So I'm Audra Monk. I have been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 9.5 years. It'll be 10 years in January. And let's see, I live in Frederick, Maryland. We moved here about 7 or 8 years ago. And that's when I decided to really grow this into a business. So it is a baby business, a little teeny tiny baby business. And I'm working my little teeny tiny tushy off, trying to make this a successful business. So what is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator? A Stampin' Up! Demonstrator can be all kinds of things. The number one thing it is, you get a great discount on some of the greatest paper crafting supplies there are. I don't know all the paper crafting supplies, but I'm just going to tell you that what you get from Stampin' Up! Is way better than when you get from one of those big box stores. Not that I don't love a big box store, the craft ones, the shopping ones, you know, I'm a fan of Costco on occasion, but the supplies are amazing, and that's what sold me in that I started buying a lot of Stampin' Up! And that's what convinced me to be a demonstrator, because I thought, why not get this at a discount and get all the specials and just get everything new and fresh when it comes out. So it is definitely a love relationship with Stampin' Up! And me. So today I'm going to share that. Just so you guys know, I do have a plan. We'll see what happens. Sometimes I go off script, but I've got a plan. What else do you need to know about me? I have 3 grown-up kids, 2 in grad school, the youngest who's living at home with us, and 1 full grown-up. He's on his second job, 3 years out of college, so he's doing really well. The bad thing is he does live kind of far away, so that makes, he lives, well, not super far, but 3.5, 4 hours away. So that makes me a little sad because we don't get to see each other very often. But anyway, so I have 1 cute little dog. You see her a lot sometimes in pictures. I think she's upstairs. Oh no, she's across the room, so hopefully she doesn't do anything weird. 1 cute little dog. I have been paper crafting Stampin' Up! Style, like I said, for about 9 years. Before that, I was a lover of paper and tape and rulers and staplers. You know, when you're a little kid, you like making little booklets. I've been making little booklets for a long time. Now they get to be really pretty and super high quality. Hey, Angie and Patricia and Cheryl and Michelle and Nadine. And yes, Nadine just commented, I do love everything. I do. So in fact, we're going to start with a prize. So I do have, let's see if I can get this here. I have so many things piled up around me, it's pretty crazy. So I have this little bin of prizes. It's not ginormous, because you know I had to buy most of these prizes. Some I get with like little credits. So we have 4 winners to start us off, and then on Friday, so almost a week from today, I will have 4 more winners. So what I did was on my social, on Instagram and Facebook, and this video I'll look at YouTube. If you comment, that puts you in the drawing. Okay, and so I just said, oh, there's 14 people that commented between the 2 things, pick a number, and my husband did one of those random number generators. So I want to start with the very first prize, because one of the questions I asked you was, what is my favorite embellishment? And I understand they are all my favorite. I know that they are all my favorite, but my most favorite is Stampin' Up's matte black dots. It doesn't matter if you answered the question correctly, it just matters that you commented. And the winner of these, oh, I should have told you and gave it to you while you were here, Patty Foltz. Patty Foltz, you are the winner of this pack of matte black dots. So Patty's actually thinking about joining my team, so I'll be sending her a welcome packet, so I will include those in there. If you win a prize, I will mail it to you, so no worries. And I have 3 more prizes that I'll announce during this presentation, and then you want to come join me on Friday at 4:30, because I'll give out the rest of the prizes. And the big prize will be for your comments on this presentation. Someone is going to win the Sit, Stay, Relax stamp set. This is a host set, so the only way to get this is with hosting a class or a party or placing a larger order. You would buy this with your host rewards. So I got 2 of them. I got one for me and one to give away. It's a beautiful red rubber set. I intended to make some samples with it. It did not happen. So maybe I will use it tomorrow night. All right, and then just a disclaimer. We are now having a thunderstorm here in Maryland and Frederick. So if something goes off, I will just restart it as soon as I can. So it may end up being in 2, but we're gonna cross our fingers that it works well. So your comment on this video will put you in the drawing for that. And then I will have posts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, those little fun, you know, what do you prefer kind of posts, and comment on those for the other prizes. All right, we have an annual catalog. It's absolutely beautiful. It has all sorts of wonderful things. If you need a catalog, I am always happy to send you one. So let me know. We have 5 beautiful new in colors. We get new colors every year, and they stay for 2 years. One of the questions was, what was the favorite one? And you know what? I'll have to go back. I did not take note of which one. I think they were all mentioned. Hello, Quincy. Hello, Kathleen. Hello, Elizabeth. More friends. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It really makes your heart happy when you throw this out there into the universe and you just hope someone's watching. Okay, and before we craft, we're gonna craft in 1 second. Our joining offer. We have a joining offer. This is a pretty big one where you get, so when you join Stampin' Up, you don't have to make it a business, but you can. And I will support you in any way. I don't mind. I think everyone, and I think Stampin' Up does this, if you want to purchase Stampin' Up regularly, why not get a discount? So what you do is you choose $125 in product, your choice. Get as close to $125 as you can. You pay $99 and you get free shipping and handling. That's an 11% savings. Okay, so that is super cool. Plus, this is special. Plus, there's an in-color starter kit. So those new in-colors I just showed you, you get a pack of the paper. It's like this. You get 4 of each. I'm giving this as a prize. So you get a pack of the paper, you get a pack of the Designer Series paper, and you get all of the ink pads. 5 ink pads in the in colors. Let me show you. Oh my gosh. Of course, I decided to show, okay, here's the Tahitian Tide. 5 ink pads of all the new in colors. And that is valued at $66. Plus, oh, you get this grid paper. You get a pack of this really cool grid paper, and it comes in all 5 colors. And this is the, I'm pretty sure this is the Abigail Rose cottage rose. I know you can't see the whole thing, but that worked out well that my head is here too, so it won't distract us too much. But this is a great deal, and you have to do it by 5/31/22. And you can just go to my website and click join and do that. And it's super easy. No pressure from Stampin' Up, no pressure from me. There are minimums. It puts it on there, and we can talk about it. If you want to know more, let me know. All right, so let's get crafty. What are we going to talk about first? We are going to talk about the Nature's Prints suite. If you came in person, you made this card at my launch days. My team and my customers, they came earlier today. If you place an order from me using the host code, I'm going to say this a lot, you will get this make and take. It will be stamped because you're getting it for free, and it'll all be in there, and then you can come back and reference this video if you need it, or you could make it on your own. You will also get a cute little goodie bag, which I will talk to you about after we do this card. All right, so this, oh, the paper, hold on. I thought I had everything out. Let me see. I do not, oh, there it is. Whew. Okay, all the paper's at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to lean over to get the paper. All right, so what is in this cute little, our annual catalog has small suites or just bundles and stamps. It's kind of like it's a little bit more, what am I trying to say? It's a little more geared towards our beginners and our casual stampers, right? Our smaller mini catalogs, which we still have one going, we have our spring one going. These are geared also, you know, your beginners and your casual stampers, but to your avid stampers. The mini catalogs, which will have the holiday catalog coming soon, that'll be exciting, they coordinate more things together. They can be bigger suites. So this is a small little suite. It's beautiful. There's a nice little bundle of a stamp set and some dies. Oh, I got my Post-it note on there. You know what made me buy it? I wasn't going to buy this wreath. I've seen the cute, and have I used it yet? No. But I've seen some of the cutest samples come up using this wreath die. And so I was like, you know what? I do need that. And then I ended up deciding we're going to make our make and take with it. It's a red rubber stamp set, which means that it has a lot of detail. We have two kinds of stamps. We have red rubber and photopolymer, and I will share both with you today. They both have their pluses. There's so many things I like about them, but it's such a great bundle. All right. So skipping fiddles. All right, here, you look at this really pretty card. I forgot to bring my die cutting machine over because we are going to die. No, we're not going to die. We're going to die cut. Oh my goodness. I was like, I'm ready. I have everything. All right, now I'm ready. I'm back. It's on the stool, so don't let me sit on it. Okay, so your make and take will come to you. Normally I don't get so fancy when I do a class. I do offer to-go card classes, and they would be a little similar to this, except for nothing would be stamped because it's against Stampin' Up policy. And you know what? I don't have enough hours in the day to stamp things regularly because that's the work. That's the magic. And a lot of my card kits like this, I would just leave that stamp part off, and couldn't you just stamp anything you wanted on that little piece? You totally could, and it's a cute card. You know what? All right, if you see this layout come up in next month's Just Cards class, you'll know where I got it from. All right, so we need two little pieces of paper. If you get the free make and takes, it will be stamped for you. Yeah, so this is my packet. I'm ready. All right, so we are stamping two things. Our sentiment is going here, and that is going to be stamped in Night of Navy. All right, so some tips on small stamps. Don't press too hard. Love our stamps, don't beat them up, right? Think tap, tap, tap. The other tip I like to give, and it won't matter so much because we're going to die cut this out, I like to put the greeting across the diagonal. Like I put my block down, and then, let's see, we'll even make it better. I line up the words in the grids of my paper because this is easier, so you think about the stamp and less about the block. And for most of us, this is more comfortable to hold. So I'm going to tap, tap, tap. You could always test it on your grid paper, but I'm going to be bold and see if I can. And then I'm not pushing hard. Keep a steady pressure. Hold it gently for a little bit and pull it off. Okay, I'm crooked. Let's see if that'll fit in the die. If it fits, we're good to go. It does fit. If it didn't fit, I would flip it over and it would be totally fine. Okay, so there is that. Close your ink pads. Don't leave your ink pads open because you will put your hand or your project in them. Ask me how I know. That's what the demo I joined under. She's no longer with Stampin' Up. She was a really great lady. She used to say, ask me how I know, and that meant she had made that error before. All right, so we have the big leaf image. We're gonna ink it up. This is gray granite. The paper, which I'm gonna show you in just a second, the paper in this set is mostly Night of Navy and gray granite, which you wouldn't think just having just a couple of colors of paper, it's really pretty. All right, so I'm gonna put those away and we're gonna die cut. Okay, the hard part of crafting, you guys may all know this, is keeping organized, right? And not losing your stuff. I will show you how to be organized, but I will also show you how to lose your stuff. I got mad skills, my friends. All right, so one super cool product I am gonna show you. We have a new magnetic plate, my friends. It is amazing. I think it's like $25. It has a strong base. So when you use your Stampin' Emboss machine, you would use the #1 base. I think this is #1, yes. #1 base. Then you put your magnetic plate, and it's heavy. The magnet goes all the way across. Then your dies, they go directly on here. You see all those marks? I was die cutting all of these things out with this. And you line your die up where you want it. Okay, let me get the die for this. And then what I do, so you have to look at the top of my head, I try to get right above and then kind of pick, like, there's a stem on this, so line that up. And then line up the edges, so you try to get about an even amount. Can I do it today? Sometimes when you do the video, it's a little more awkward than when you do the actual crafting on your own, because obviously this is taking me like an hour. And I'll just let you know, I cut out 30 of those this week. It did not take me an hour. Well, I don't know, for 30, maybe, but I don't think so. Okay, we're gonna go with that's good. Then you put your plate on. Now sometimes, and it's perfectly natural if you do a lot, these plates, like my plate is starting to warp. See, it's not totally flush. What you should do with your plates is you should alternate the up and down, which I do, but they still get a little warped, and after a while you just have to replace them if you're going, but you're only gonna have to do that if you're doing high volume. Since mine's a little warped, I'm gonna push down on it to make sure nothing hops. And then when I feel it grab, it's grabbed, I'm gonna crank it all the way through. Okay. And then when I pull it back, I pop the lid off, pop my dies off, and look at that. Do you see those cool little lines? Let me see if you can see the line. Yes, this has an extra little bonus line, which I love. And then we'll pop this one off. And look at that, we've got our cute little leaf. Yay! And then my little extra pieces, I'm gonna move those out of the way. Put them in my trash bin. Okay, let's see. We'll see how this goes. By the end of the video, things could be pretty chaotic. I'm gonna put these back. I use the magnetic cardboard. This is an older one. The new ones have a color on the back. I use these from Stampin' Storage. If you're interested, let me know. I'll give you a link. I get a teeny tiny percentage if you order from them. But I do believe in their product a lot. I like their quality. Okay, so that means I can put those two things away. Oh, you know what? We're gonna get a little fancy. We're gonna get a little fancy before I put the ink away. Okay, so this is going behind. When I don't remember where it is, someone comment. All right, we're gonna stamp one more thing. We're gonna put a little fancy edge on our inside piece and on our envelope. I know, I do this occasionally, but sometimes I don't. So I'm just gonna use the stamp I have out. This is where you can really customize and make your project. So unfold your envelope. Hold on, think about, yeah, that's right. And just give it a little, look at that. So then when they go to open it, that's gonna be there. If you order kits from me, I always give you an inside, and that will be the bottommost piece in your kit. And we could totally add that to the side, and look at that. So our inside piece will be nice and finished. Okay, put your ink pad away again. Sometimes I'll do that, sometimes I won't, but we're gonna be fancy today. All right, and in fact, we'll start with this. We'll put this on the inside and just get it. All right, if your adhesive doesn't roll, you need to check that it's on the edge. You can use your silicone mat, then I know. And you want to do that little check mark just a little. And then the next thing you can do to help you, put it in the adhesive and pull. So I learned, do you use Stampin' Storage clear envelopes for your dies? You know what, Marilyn? I just bought some of them. I don't normally use them. My dies stay on those, on the little cardboard things just fine. But they had a sale recently, and so I bought them so if I take dies with me, like to go to a craft weekend or to go to someone's house and craft, I thought I might want to use them. I use the Stampin' Storage bins, and I put my magnet things in there, and my dies don't fall off, so I haven't used them a lot, but I did just buy some. Okay, so we have it inside in, and we have our front. I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna build it this way. And you're gonna laugh. I will probably do all of these cards in a slightly different order because that's just how I craft. All right, in your thing, we have a ribbon, and there should be 3. Always, always double check. Here it is. Especially if they're clear, sometimes you won't see them. All right, so I saw this really fun layout of the way hold on. Can I show you all the things at the same time? There we go. Of the 3 pieces. And of course, the card I saw happened to be made by a UK demo. So do you know what? The dimensions were in centimeters. So I had to make up my own. I'm gonna be fun and change it up. I had to make up my own. What's on the back? You know what, I'm gonna do it the reverse. So the cool thing about our papers is you can play with what goes where. Oh, I'm like, it doesn't fit. I cut it wrong. I did not cut it wrong, my friends. Although I could, it does happen. And I'm gonna do the blue side. So sometimes you get lucky and you can just flip it over and you can have a little bit of crafty fun that way. All right, pick one of them to put on. Add your adhesive. This is small, so I think I can just do a little bit there. All right, now the hardest part, for me at least, is getting things on straight. And I like them straight, but I have learned to let it go. All right, so I'm gonna put that with that medium-ish border on there. Okay, we're gonna go with that works. And you could do all the blue up or all the tan up. That would be totally fine. Although I think this one is not. Yeah, that one is blue on the back. All right, so let's try to do this correctly. I will tell you also, I'll tell you lots of things today, that sometimes I make way more mistakes when I'm doing a live video or a pre-recorded video. But I just learned to roll with it. So we gotta enjoy the ups and the downs. And your stripes, depending on where the paper got cut, sometimes your stripes will go vertical, sometimes they will go horizontal. So check for the size on this one. You want the same width. Okay, and then we'll put that on there. I have these glasses on my shirt. I really should probably put them on. Okay, yay! And then the ribbon does not go around. So we are gonna put this on our card front. Oh, thank you, Pam, for sharing. Hello from North Carolina. Yes, feel free to share this. If you like my videos and you like hanging out with me and you like, crafting, feel free to share. That's how our businesses grow little by little. My Facebook page is almost at 1,000 followers. YouTube is at 1,000 and change now. I don't know how many Instagram. So if you're an Instagrammer, usually it's like Instagram, YouTube, and then Facebook, because it's the same videos. But yeah, it's kind of fun to see where people like to watch. Okay, so I saw this. One cool thing about being a Stampin' Up! Demo is you can be in some Stampin' Up! Only groups. And I saw this as a post, I think it was from someone on the artisan design team. That is still my goal. I want to be on that team one year. So cut the bottom off just one edge. We are gonna make a little fuzzy mess. And can I cut it with these little scissors? Yes. If you have ribbon scissors or material scissors, they'll cut a little bit easier. Oops, and I went crooked, so let's cut that a little bit more. Okay, and we'll clean up all the mess at the same time. Should have probably checked that my scissors were clean. Okay, so you cut just one side, and then you take and you pull the strings. Now you don't, am I pulling on the wrong side? Wouldn't that be funny? No, I think I got the right side. Maybe, I don't know. No, that's the right side. You have to talk to yourself too. You don't have to do this part. If you don't want it to be a little shabby, you don't cut the edge off, and that will be totally fine. But I just thought it was kind of cute, and it looks pretty when it's on the card. Okay, so that is my new fancy ribbon. I'm going to get rid of all this. Get rid of your ribbon fluff. Ooh. Okay, and then decide where you're going to put your little piece. I know I went a little crazy, and I'm doing this on the reverse side of the card, but that is okay. That's what is fun. You can take the pieces you have and use them any different way. Let's slide it down. What is nice though in this card design is you want to have things cross the intersection of the pieces. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is very pretty. I could also make it go this way, and that would be more similar to what I did there. So there we go. All right, use glue dots, Stampin' Seal, liquid glue. I'm just gonna go like this and put a line of Stampin' Seal, and then I'm gonna stick my ribbon in it, and it should be fine. Okay, this probably should have went under, but it's not gonna be a deal breaker. Yeah, so line that up, and then you could use, same thing, glue dots, whatever you want. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use Stampin' Seal, keep things simple. Put little pieces, see me making that little check mark? That is gonna make it a little bit easier to keep my adhesive there, and it's all nice and sticky. So I'm gonna put it there, stick it on, and then use dimensionals if you have them. If at all possible, dimensionally something. And so what I wanna do is put my dimensionals across the top because they're not gonna stick as well. This is my hobo piece. Use all your edges. I have nothing against hobos. I don't actually even really know. I mean, to me, hobo is, I don't know, maybe it was a bad term. It's someone who travels and I don't know, they're shabby. And so at my house, I may have to fix this. We do say if something's a little shabby or not done as well as you'd like, we always say it's like hobo. So I might need to fix that. That may not be the most nicest thing to say. But if you're a hobo, it's okay. Although you're probably not crafting if you're a hobo. We should look for aid and then get yourself to a place to get some help. All right, and then 3, and what are these? Oh goodness, I was gonna tell you what they're called. They should be in my bin, but they are not in my bin. Oh, they are. These are the Rustic Metallic Adhesive Back Dots. And they are in the catalog. Of course, they're under embellishments, but they are partnered with the He's the Man suite, which I've shown you in a video. So definitely go check that out. I do like to do product spotlight videos where I use, you know, just one suite as much as I can. I'm gonna do it like that. It's so funny. But it's a great set of paper. I've done some really fun projects. All right. So I do like to do videos, and I try to do twice a week, and I try to do a yoga one. So I do a lot of little yoga for crafters, little short ones, and some are a little longer. Okay, I can't find those little things. All right, I'm just putting it on the floor. I'll have to vacuum it up later. And there you go. Look at that. So I hope you have fun making that Make and Take. Remember, with your order, I will send you the Make and Take packets for free. Look at that. So cute. Same, different. Love it. All right, so that is, and look at that cute little matchy envelope. This is the, let me use the right, Nature's Prints suite or bundle. Okay, so I will now safely move that down a level so that I don't get confused. I might get confused anyway. All right, so let me talk a teeny tiny bit about the goodie bag and about the suite I used. I'm not gonna make any of this, but I just wanna share it with you. So we have, if you follow any Stampin' Up! Demos, you have seen a lot of tea stuff because this was one of the pre-orders, just like that Nature's Prints. So these were the things we could get sooner. So if you place an order of any amount with me using the host code, I will send you this cute little goodie bag. So there's a cute little tag. You can take this tag off and make it into a card if you want. inside you will have the next two make and takes I'm going to show you. Hey, Patty, welcome. Patty, you may not know, but you won a prize. You won a prize already. I didn't know when you were here, really. So anyway, okay, so you're going to have either the Lovely and Linen make and take or the Happier Than Happy Bear make and take. Plus, you will have the one I just made. What else do you get in here? You will get, see, I'm giving you the tea party to go. You will get a cookie. I made these the right way, very carefully. I put them in the freezer. They're individually wrapped. I won't take yours out until the day before I'm going to send it to you, so it will be pretty fresh. They last a while when they're prepackaged nicely. You get a cute little note card from me. Do you see that? Look at that. Look how cute that is. Plus my favorite tea, a little Earl Grey. And if you don't like tea, it's okay. You can pass it on, or if you throw it away. I won't cry too much, but this is my favorite. I drink a cup of this every morning. So this is what comes in your goodie bag. So you'll have two make and takes and all your sweet little treats. All right. So I'm going to move those out of the way. But now you know, and I use the cup of tea sweet. I use the stamp set, the dies, and the paper. And that paper is good for more than just tea things. If I had enough hours in the day, I saw several projects using the paper in different ways, and I was super excited about it. So I will try to share some of those if I get a chance to make them. But that is your cup of tea. Alrighty, let's move on. So the make and take that was in that bag was the Lovely and Lasting, which I did a product spotlight on this. So I already did a video showing you how to make these cards. So you know I have to be difficult. And last night I'm like, no, I want to make something different. And so I 100% we're using the sweet in a slightly different way because we are going to make this card. Now, how clever is that? Look at this. This is if these two cards got married, this is their baby. See? Same paper. Pretty cool. So I'm going to show you how to make this card. Your make and take will be this one. If you need help, you could totally search my YouTube, or I would do it on YouTube. It'd be easier. Search the videos for this Lovely Linen set. Because these are easy. You're just adding paper. So I'm just adding paper in a different way. All right. So I had to make a special make and take packet for this. We are going to do one super fun technique. We are going to emboss. Do you see this? This is emboss. I love 3D embossing or embossing the paper, and I added ink to that. So, and we're going to do it in a slightly different color because I'm super fancy, super extra. I think that's how the teenagers say it now. Super extra in that I couldn't do just the same thing. It even is more different. We're going to make a blue and pink card. And, oh, this is in case I mess up. This is for our stamping. All right, so let's see. It's a good thing I got my embossing machine because we need it. All right, so if you ever get a to-go packet from me and you notice like there's two whites, it's very important. This is your inside piece, and then whatever is above that goes on the front. So see how this is smaller. This is going to go right in there. Oh my goodness. We've been here a half hour already. All right. So this presentation is going to be about an hour and a half. Hopefully I can not jabber too much. So if you have to pause or come back another day, that is okay. All right. So first up, so I'm going to keep on focus. We are going to take Sahara sand, and we are going to rub it on the side with the Stampin' Up! Logo. And I'm just going to put it on there. All right. And I'm going to let that sit. Well, I'm not going to, I'm just going to put it down. All right, and I do got to make room to get my emboss machine on here. Okay, I don't want to squash any cards, so let's move some things out of the way. All right, come here, my darling. So, if you are embossing with a 3D embossing folder, you would not ever use your magnetic plate when you're embossing. You would take that away. Okay. 3D folder you would take away if you have the thin die, number 2, take that away. Oh, no, but we don't need this. And you don't need your clear ones. Look at that. All right, you would use the clear ones if you were doing a thin one. So I'm going to put my paper on here and then close this. And then you would use this, which comes, does it come with our, I think it comes with. Yeah, when you buy our embossing thing, I think it comes not with the magnetic plate, but it comes with all of the other things. If I'm wrong, someone definitely comment that. And we're going to put this through our embossing machine. But I think it does come with the gray one. We put them all in there. All right. I should take a picture when I'm done. It is a crafty corner. Those that came to my house, it is the corner where my desk is. So it's a little tricky back here sometimes. And then we're gonna open this, and it's just like I thought it would be. Let's see if you can see that. All right, you can see that I added a little texture, a little color to those layers. Then you would just rinse this in the sink. Just water, rinse it, dry it, you're good to go. All right, so we can bring our bin back over here. All right, so we have our paper. We're gonna go ahead and attach this. When I use 3D embossing, I like to use liquid glue. Some people will use regular Stampin' Seal, but what I feel gives you a stronger card. In all these divots, glue will squish in, and sometimes the Stampin' Seal will not. So that is why I use liquid glue on this. But if you only have Stampin' Seal, just use your Stampin' Seal. Okay, so this is going on. So the color, this is Sweet Sorbet, which is one of our new in colors. It's kind of just a nice, pretty red. This is Night of Navy, which is one of our regular standard colors we've had for a while. You might want to give that extra little emboss. Okay, and yes, there's no ribbon going around. I don't think any of them have ribbon around this time. Maybe I did it to be nice to myself. Ooh, I'm getting a very patriotic red, white, and blue feel from that for the U.S. 4th of July will be coming up in 2 months. Well, less than 2, 1.5 months. All right, and I totally missed a few spaces. All right, so we're gonna put this on. This embossing folder, I think they have this embossing folder partner with the Nature's Prints. I think it's on there. Hey, Darlene, welcome. But I just thought it looked nice with this. Okay, and then we've got our 2 little pieces of paper. I am gonna do it the same, just to give some kind of consistency. This would be a great, if I would take away that and do polka dots. We have a new die. I did not buy it, but now maybe I will have to. It just basically cuts out holes in your paper and you make polka dots. This would be a great 4th of July card. These colors together with the polka dots, or I would use a different die if I was going 4th of July. But these papers would be great. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna glue these on. Now remember, if you get the make and take and you get this one, it won't be this one. It will be the one with the nice rectangles. And if you need help putting it together, you're gonna go find that product spotlight on the Lovely in Linen Suite. I think that's what it's called. And I just did that wrong. Well, you know what? It looks, okay, if you did that, no, that does not look good together. I'm supposed to have the blue side up, but, dun-dun-dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, here we go. Let's get a different piece of paper to the rescue. All right, and this piece of paper is bigger. So now we need a trimmer. Okay, I have to throw this away because I'm going to get all sticky because I can already feel it. Okay, well, that was super fun. All right, so this piece is, 1 by 4-ish, and I think the other one, which I just tossed in the bin, it's like 1.5. And let's put it this way. I was like getting my 4th of July vibes and all of a sudden they disappeared. And here we go. We are back in business, my friends. It's a little sticky because I started to stick it down. That was those 2 patterns together. I just felt like we couldn't do that. Normally, I'm like, oh, go with the flow, but that was a little too much. Okay. Whew. There we go. Get off. There's a little bonus adhesive on there. All right. And then we're going to do a teeny bit of stamping. All right. So this stamp set is a photopolymer. That means it's this thin, clear photopolymer. And I saw that comment, Pam. I'm not going to read that one. I agree. Oh, she's just teasing me. All right, so I do recommend that you use your silicone mat or a foam mat to do that. Check your punch. So this bundle comes with a punch instead of dies, which is great if you're just starting out. Know which way it comes in. So my paper's big enough I could do it this way, but I could also do it this way. So whatever works best for your paper. And then I am going to, oh, I put the Night of Navy away. I forgot to transfer it over. All right, I'm going to do Night of Navy. I almost 800% bought this stamp bundle because I like that stamp right there. I like the little punch. I like making the little thing. All right, and then we are going to stamp our cute little happy birthday in the Poppy Parade. Not Poppy Parade, Sweet Sorbet, in case you're not aware. Our most Stampin' Up! Colors use alliteration. Oh, that's very cute. This would be a cute anniversary card for your friend that has a... Oh, hold on. Now I put everything away. Remember, I was getting fancy today. We're going to do it in red. All right, we're going to punch this out. Let's see. Yes. Oh, thank you, Pam. That's one of the reasons she watches me, because I'm so fun. I'll read that one out loud. I'm pretty sure she said I was straight up kooky dukes in different words. Straight up kooky dukes is a quote from Maui in Moana. And that is a phrase that also stuck with me. Yay, I like that. Okay, where is my inside piece? Here it is. All right, but when you're doing an inside piece, you can't do it on your silicone mat unless you put another piece of paper, because if you get the ink on there, it will smear. I showed this when I stamped it in the product spotlight. There is this cool tile piece. And I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm gonna stamp it off one. So it's not so, see how bright and crisp that is? And I'm gonna just put it like this in the corner. Yeah, and that's totally cool. All right, close that ink pad up. Now I think we get to assemble. And you could stamp something, you could stamp this little leafy thing, or there's some flowers in there. You could stamp all of that on your envelope. You put anything you want. Okay, I'm attempting to clean up because I lose all of my desk space by my projects. So I've got to know, when you're crafting, do you make a giant mess and your crafting area gets smaller and smaller? Sometimes I craft and I have like this much space. Or do you put everything away after each project? There is no right or wrong way. Sometimes I put things away, but most of the time I'm always rushing to the next thing, and that happens. Okay, so I'm gonna do the little faux bow. You could do swirls, you could do no ribbon, but I thought it looked cute with that extra white space. So I'm just gonna cut that at about like 16 inches. Wait, you know, that's too big. 16 inches is my go-to for this. When I do the little wrappy thing, and you either squeeze it or you leave the circle, like if you want that behind your piece, I do 16 inches. But I like this faux bow. So the faux bow is like this. One side comes in, one side comes over, so it does not need to be 16. But you know what? It's not much shorter. Put a little adhesive here, stick my little faux bow on. Faux is such a funny word. All right, and then we need some dimensionals. This twine is in color twine. You get one roll of each, so it comes with 5 colors. Of course, the 5 in colors. Could I quiz myself? Tahitian Tide, Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, Orchid, Kelly, do you hear? Orchid Oasis. I was saying the word wrong forever. And, oh, Parakeet Party. This is Parakeet Party, the green. And Parakeet Party was my favorite to start, but Tahitian Tide, the blue, is really growing on me. And then this goes on. I'm gonna trim that because it's falling off my card. And there you go. A fun make and take. All right, good. I'm finding out that everybody has a giant mess. That makes me very happy. So I'm not alone in making a giant mess. All right, so there is your Lovely and Linen, or I think the official name is Lovely and Lasting bundle, but the paper is called Lovely Linen, I think. Super fun, super fun. And remember, if you got the make and take, it's gonna look like one of these, and that's okay too. Very, very fun, but it'll say happy birthday. I put happy birthday on them all. All right, we are good to go. Let me call a prize winner. I'm gonna put this on the floor too. Oh, I should have brought in an extra little table. All right. So where's my prizes? Hold on. So I'm giving the little prizes today from the first drawings. All right, we'll do another set of dots. I do like any kind of little bling. Yes, Claire, this replay will be right here on Facebook or on YouTube, wherever you want to hear, wherever you want it. Okay, Genial Gems. These are going to Kathy DeVries, D-E-V-R-I-E-S. Kathy DeVries. I told you I have a lot of Kathys, and Kathy was a winner today. And she's winning the Genial Gems. And you win by commenting on the little interesting post. There will be 3, so you have more chances. You have this one. Any comment on this one will get you in the prize drawing, and that will be for the stamp set. And then, you know what? I'm going to change the order. We're going to make a box. Is that okay? Hopefully I can change the order. The last make and take we're going to do, because that bear thing, I love it so much. I'm just so excited to hear it. So anyway, Kathy won a prize, check, and Patty won a prize, check. We have 2 more prize winners for today. All right, so we are going to talk about the Abigail Rose Suite, and I'm going to show you how to make a cute little box. I do not make up the boxes most of the time. Every once in a while I will, but very, very rarely. I don't remember who I saw this from, and I've made a similar box, but I do kind of like this. This is a cute box, although it's tricky. I didn't do Velcro instead, or magnets, so you could make it easier. You have to untie the bow to open this. I know. And then you open it, but look at that. I put the paper on the inside. So the inside, and then your things would go in here. And this is definitely good for holding candy and, well, money if you fold it up. If you're giving it to a crafter, you could hold twine. I'm pretty sure twine would fit in there. So it's not ginormous. It is, oh no, I used the fancy grid paper and there are no ruler on there. Hold on, but I've got a ruler. This box is 2.5 by 2.5 by 1 1/4. But like 2 Reese's peanut butter cups, those would be my go-to. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. I'm glad you like those gems. They're one of my favorites too. I know they're all my favorites, but so in fact, all the prizes I'm giving are things I really like. Well, but I really like all the things, so it's all good. So anyway, we're gonna make a box. This box, ooh, look, I left the flaps out. Okay, don't close your box like that. Put your flaps in. Oh, I was gonna say it will hold 2 Reese's peanut butter cups, the individually wrapped ones. I like those. It would hold, of course, a bunch of Ghirardellis, those squares. You could totally, so I thought this would be really cute for a wedding shower gift. You could do it at a wedding, but if you have a lot of people, that would be a lot of crazy boxes to make. And we're going to use the Abigail Rose Suite. That's where that pretty little rose came from, and that's where this neat paper came from. All right, so let me get out my things. You need a piece of paper, and I definitely have to look at my notes. Definitely. Okay. And you need a scoreboard. You could use a trimmer or you could use the big scoreboard. Oh, and there goes mine. All right, so your paper is 8 by 7.5. So 8 by 7.5. It's pretty close. So you want to be careful you pick the right side to score. All right, what do we score? Long side, that'd be the 8-inch side. We score it at 1 1/4. 3 3/4, 5, so that's the bottom, and 7.5. Okay, turn the side. Now we do the same kind of thing, 1 1/4, 3 3/4, so that's the same, and 5. We just skip the last one, and that is our scoring, so you can be done with your scoreboard. If you need these measurements, well, here, I'll put this here. You're gonna laugh. I've done this. Okay, take a screenshot, click, blow it up, crop it down, and you just need this part, and you'll be good to go. Otherwise, I might be nice and be able to add those dimensions to the description of this video. If not, send me an email at audramunk@yahoo.com, and I will do it then if I forget. Okay. So now I gotta look at my cute little diagram, which we are going to, you know what, I'm gonna put it, nope, I'm gonna put it so you guys can see it too. Okay, so the way you make paper boxes is you put your glasses on so you can see the lines, is that you cut out parts of it to make them go away. All right, so in my schematic, I think, is that little halfy inchy part. We only need one part of that. Everything else goes away. So this is what I usually do. I figure out what has to go away. Now I usually find these from a different demo or a different, they're not always Stampin' Up! Demos. There are other craft supplies out there. And I don't want to disparage the other ones because I'm sure they're just great, but the Stampin' Up! Ones are mine. Anyway, you get that. Okay. And then it's nice to notch. This is called notch. Ooh, our little snips are so good. They're so pointy though. I just poked myself. Okay, so I have that part. This whole part stays, and then look at my little thing. So I just need that little one. So I need these two pieces to go away. Oh, no, I need all of them to go away. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm gonna be bold. It's just paper. If I have to abandon ship and make you a different video to make this box, I will do it. I will not start over. Okay. Let's hope I can read my own chart. It's a very cute little box. And I wish I would have, normally I write down the demo's name or whoever it is I learned it from, but I was in a hurry and I did not do it. Okay, and then I need this one. So what we're thinking of is this is the part with the big flap that comes around. Okay, and I can notch these. Okay, and then this one's gonna go away, the one in the middle. This would be a great box if, say, for graduation or a wedding or something, you're giving a little gift of jewelry, a necklace, or like if it doesn't come in a big fancy, you know, box. But earrings, I love dangly earrings, as one might be able to tell. Okay, so let's check my thing. Yeah, we're good. This one, that one. Okay, then down here, we're gonna cut here. So box making is how people figure, I mean, I can do the basic box, and if I have a thing, sometimes I can figure out a box, but it is amazing how people come up with these ideas and figure out the math. And when I make up my own, there's a lot of trial and error, just so you know. There's a decent amount of paper that gets in the scrap bin. Okay. And there we go. All right, get all your little bits of paper that you don't need out of the way. Okay, I might not need those. All right, now we get out our DSP. So this is the Abigail Rose Suite. And hold on. The paper is really interesting. So I was talking with some people that were in-house today that sometimes when I'm getting the paper, sorry. I gotta do a little squishy squat down there. Sorry, that's super funny. Ready? It's like, hello, how are you? If I come up in slow motion. Sometimes I'm more impressed with the paper when I see it in person, and sometimes it's the reverse. In the catalog, I'm like, oh, it's amazing. This is still amazing, but it's not quite as amazing as I thought it was. And I don't know that I've shown it to you, so I'm gonna show you real fast. Well, these are all the bits I've trimmed off. So this is definitely in neutrals. It's in crumb cake, early espresso. So a lot of line drawing pieces. And then the back sides, although this one we're gonna use, it always bums me out when I like both sides. I love this side, but I thought the pink stripey, little pink ticking stripes, I think that's what those called. The back sides have, oh, smoky slate and different leaves and a little design there. So it's a little, like there's not a lot of, what am I trying? They're monochromatic, right? When most of it's, oh my gosh, now the little bits are flying everywhere. Okay. And if you're wondering, everybody always asks after I do one of these videos, I buy these folders on Amazon. I can share the thing if you need it. Just let me know. All right, so I've got it already. We're gonna fly through this. So we get to attach some paper. Sometimes I build the box and put the paper on. Sometimes I put the paper on and then build the box. It just kind of depends. Oh, one fancy thing we're going to do. Now, we don't sell a corner rounder anymore, unless we're going to get one in the holiday catalog. This was our triple, I don't know, little fun. If you have a corner rounder, I know everybody has one. You've bought one before. You're allowed to go to a craft store or order that somewhere else. Okay, so we're going to round that. It does look prettier with, see, with those corners nicely rounded. And then we're going to do the same thing. Which way do we want our stripes to go? I think I want them this way. So we are going to do the same thing to 2 pieces of the DSP. And the DSP is 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 for the main box part. Okay, we're going to do that to 2. So we have 4 of these little pieces. Okay, so get all those out of the way. All right, so this is going to be our box. And if you're new to boxes, I always do this quite often. Fold it up and make sure it makes sense to you and you understand where the pieces go. So this is our front flap. And then that way, when you're putting your designer series paper on, you'll kind of know where it goes. All right. I'm just going to go Stampin' Seal to go quick. You could use, oh, those roses look so pretty. That is, hold on, there we go. There we don't go. I've got a gooey part. When you get a gooey part, the gooey sticks to the gooey. Does that make sense? Once something's sticky, you know it collects all the rest of the sticky things. All right, but now I'm in business. All right, so I'm going to put stripes here, and then this box goes together. Lickety split. You could add an extra layer if you want to get fancy with your measurements. You know, you guys know how to do that. This is just the 1/4 inch smaller than whatever the piece is, and we're going to put the stripes there. Yeah, I was very undecided about what our 3D item should be. And I know I had that as one of the posts that you could comment on. And I do like 3D items a lot, but I think someone else had said that they mostly make cards. I do mostly make cards, but I do love a 3D item. And I'm going to put a, let's do this one, stripy piece in the inside. I wonder if I made the stripes go the same way. I did not. Oh, that is so funny. Oh well, it'll be all right. It will look intentional with that fancy inside and the fancy top. I was almost thinking, should I change it? I think I'm going to do that. Let's do it. I don't mind that the stripes go different ways, but I really like the back of this paper too. I like to scrapbook. I love to make little framed arts. Those come out all the time from me. So if you like those little things, if you're like, what's a little framed art? And my thing is being annoying. If you look behind me, I make little ones. This is an ocean one. It's so pretty. I make samplers, which you can't quite see them. I make all different kinds, but I like having them as little decor. And I think they're fun to give as gifts because how many of us have gone into TJ Maxx or Marshalls? Oh my goodness. Am I almost out? I think I'm almost out. When you get towards the end of your Stampin' Seal, that is often when it becomes more stubborn. All right, I'm going to do these though the same way. I love the little framed arts. My kids tease me. I like the things with words. Okay, that's way higher than it should be, but it'll work. Oh, perfect. That'll work. Like, you know, where it says love or hope or adventure. I like those. My older son was like, Mom, you know, all your decorating does not have to be things with inspirational phrases. But I like it, you know, and I know some people like to have them be religious phrases, you know, like faith and, well, faith, hope, and love. Those could go any way you want. All right. And last one. And then we are going to stamp a cute little flower and we're going to be good to go. All right, and then you need adhesive here. I am going to use liquid glue on this part. You could use, if you don't like liquid glue, use your, whatever the little, what's our fancy double-sided tape called? Tear tape. Use your tear tape or use your Stampin' Seal Plus. All right, so that's the top, and then the bottom, what is nice to do for a box to make it more finished is put the smooth seam to the front and the rough edge to the back. Okay, and I did not burnish these. So we're gonna give them a fake burnish. Normally you should go and burnish all your seams to get a crisper, to get a crisper, what would you call that? Edge? Seam? Fold? I don't know. It's been a long week getting this stuff ready, so hopefully I don't lose it all. It was so fun though to have my team over. Oh, and my team, just so you know, in case you're thinking about joining, my team gets all the make and takes. Yep. So they get, and there's a bonus team one, which I was going to show you, but I don't know where I put it when I cleaned up before people came over today, so I can't show you. So if you're on my team or join my team, you will get 4 make and takes. Look at how cute that box is. Is that not adorable? Look at that. You'll get 4 make and takes, your cookie, your tea bag, your little thank you note, and your little treat bag. Okay, so that is our box, and now we need to make it pretty. All right, so the ribbon, if you like the whole white ribbon thing, and I actually do, you could do 1 or 2. I thought it was pretty to do 2, and it is 20 inches. So the length of the grid paper is about 16, and normally, Stampin' Up, I'm grumpy of Stampin' Up now. Why did they not put the measurements on this fancy grid paper? I should have looked, because a lot of times when I see that, I don't normally buy it. But I was feeling fancy, and I was like, oh, I want the in-color grid paper. All right, if you join my team, you do get this for free, so I won't disparage it too much, but I'll just tell you that it does not have measurements on it. All right, and then I'm going to close my box. Let's get crazy and put the bow on the other side. Now, you could totally do a little magnet. You could do a little Velcro, and mine is not closing well because I did not burnish my folds, so burnish your folds. But it'll learn to stay in this place because I'm going to tie it up here. Ta-da! And this ribbon gets really staticky though, which is a little bit of a bummer. All right, little tiny circle. There's a lot of, let me show you the stamp set. There's a lot of pretty, there's a big flower, this is the medium flower, and then there's 3 little ones. Are they all on the same stamp? They are on the same stamp. And there's some fun greetings. Best wishes, it's going to be fab. I kind of like that. A very nice happy birthday. You are positively the greatest, friends forever. That would be fun for like your bridesmaids or something. Feel better real soon. Oh, that would be nice. So if you need to send a little get well, you could do that. There are dies. Now this is a little tricky. I haven't played with it enough, but there's a die to cut out the leaf. But then say you're like, oh, I want to cut out those flowers or the one I'm going to stamp. So I'm not sure I'm the hugest fan, but look, this is where it is. There's that one. And then these 3 together are here. Because it is sized to fit the paper, where you can die cut all of those little pieces out at one time. So that's a little different and a little new, and I know demos will start using it and we'll probably get some better ideas, but that was a little interesting to me when I looked at this. All right, we are gonna stamp this in Crumb Cake, and we are gonna give it the fastest color ever on my little circle. Instead of coloring the leaves, because I was like, Audra, they don't want to watch you color all the things. I die cut out the leaf that doesn't need colored, because there's a couple pieces in there. What was in here? There's 1 leaf, and then and those are little spriggy things, and then there's 3 flowers that will just be line art like that when you die cut them out. All right, the fastest Stampin' Blends coloring ever. Oops, I don't think I need the paint inch. This is my favorite. Sometimes I use it, is put a little dark. I'm going super fast here because I got to show you the last make and take. We got to get to that. I probably should have done it first for those that have the make and takes. They're like, just show me how to make my cute bear card. Okay, so I'm putting some dark, and I did that totally random. I kind of put it where the dots were from Stampin' Up, from the art, but sometimes I'll put it at the edge or at the center. And I do love our Stampin' Blends markers. I haven't used them in a while. I'll have to do a video on them. I definitely want to learn more. And I've watched some other demos videos because some people are just such good colorers. And they make, well, and I know there's the whole, I think Copic, or There's other markers where you can shade and blend. And I know that it can be super soothing to pay a lot of good attention to it, which a lot of times I like to do. But today, I just want you to know you can also do it fast. All right, and look at that. That does come out pretty good. Pretty good. And this is stamped in crumb cake. You don't always have to stamp it in black. All right, we're gonna build up our cute little piece here. I added an extra layer when I was over there die cutting this morning. I said, oh, what if I put another layer? And I had some So Saffron, and I love So Saffron with, ooh, you know what? We're gonna pop that up. I almost put the stuff on there. So we're gonna put, oh, and we'll put our leaf on the other side. All right, so I'll put some stuff on here to hold my leaf. I just thought the leaf made it look cute. You don't have to add, oops, wrong dimensionals. That's because I didn't put them away. So I love So Saffron. So we're on a little bit of a subtles pastel kick here, right? We've got Petal Pink, So Saffron. Now this is Old Olive, so Old Olive, what? We put Old Olive in the Regal section. Pear Pizzazz is the one in the subtles. Oh, that is adorable, look at that. That is such a cute little circle, so cute. And then we're gonna use dimensionals across our ribbon. I'm gonna put that right on the corner. So it's nice not to stick it to your ribbon because especially in this case, your ribbon, you want it to move so they can open it. So I'm definitely intrigued to make this. I did get those little magnets. That might be fun. And you could add a, ooh, I totally was gonna get that wrong. You could add a sentiment to this. Okay, it's gonna go a little high because that's where my ribbon was. Oh, and look at that cute little box. Look how different they look. That is super fun. All right, so there is your 3D item for today's presentation. A cute little, I don't even know what to call this. I don't know, front flap box. And look, I left that one. That's pretty. And when you open it, can you pull it out? Nope. Oh, no, you have to untie it. You have to untie it because of how I put the dimensionals. All right, so you untie, and you don't have to do double ribbon. I think the lady did, and I just really liked how that looked. But then you add paper in the inside to make it extra fancy, fill it up with candy, fill it up with money, treats, whatever you want. It's just a little fun size box. All right, I'm gonna move those out of the way. Woohoo! All right, is anyone still with me? I think I should give a prize. All right, because I have a list. Oh, all right, our next prize, one of my other most favorite things is our linen thread. And Kelly Ball, you are the winner of the linen thread. And Kelly already placed her order using the host code. This is cool. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, I should laugh. I won her over with my silly antics because I put this host code on my forehead like this. And I was like, hey, you should order from me and use this host code. And she was like, I can't stand it. That's too funny. So I appreciate your order. And you, Kelly, will be getting your goodie bag. And I will add this to your goodie bag when I send it off to you. All right. We have one more project, one more prize, and we are good to go. All right. So if I must have a favorite. Oh, and you know what? I totally didn't put the little embellishments on there. We have some cute little, what are they called? I don't know. Oh, here they are. We have iridescent basic pearls now, and that's what I used on my sample with the Abigail Rose thing. So you probably want to get those too. All right. So my most favorite new suite or new bundle or whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna throw it out there. This is my most favorite. It will not, ooh, maybe it will be a question. I don't know. Is the Happier Than Happy, this little bear, and you can use it with the paper, you can do it in different colors. It is super cool because the stamp does all the work for you. I didn't have to shade that or anything, and I will show you. So the Happier Than Happy, I don't know why it's called that. The dies are called Happy Forest, and the stamp set is called Happier Than Happy. It is super cute. A bear, a fox, a stump, an owl, little butterflies, acorns, mushrooms. Super cute. It doesn't have to, this to me does not say baby card. This says send it to your friend. Totally fine. So it's in the baby section, but it does not have to be baby. All right. Your make and take. Oh my goodness. I have like glue on me. This is like, you know, I'm reaching that stage where everything is a mess. So your make and take will come in the envelope. Now remember, if you join my team, you get all of these. Otherwise, you're going to get one with the nature and then either this one or the lovely linen one. Okay. He's so cute. So I'm going to stamp one to show you how cute he is. But if you get it, it will have a stamped bear because I'm going to give it to you since I'm giving it to you for free. And you'll have your 2 pieces of white, which are the same size, so it doesn't matter which one you pick will go on the front. All right, but let's stamp a bear though, because I want to show you. And so in fact, I am going to stamp my bear in a different color so I can show you how awesome it is. It looks great in black, and I like the black for fun. I know, Angie, isn't he adorable? And yes, Kelly, congratulations on your prize. But I want to show you where, oh, here we go. My favorite color to stamp him in is soft suede. And you know what? Then we're going to go crazy, and we're going to stamp him in pink, just so you can see. So you ink him up, or her, depending on what kind of bear you need. And you stamp your bear. And all the shading is done with the stamp. Isn't that amazing? So you can see it in the black, but you really, oh my gosh, he's so cute. I just want to hug him. I can't pick up my black bear. I got my brown bear. So you can see the shading in the black, but you really see it in the brown. And now we're going to go all sorts of crazy, and we are going to actually clean this, and we are going to stamp this bear in like pink. So I could see this bear going, baby. Wait till you, I got a very fun card I'm going to show you at the end. He's just so cute. It's my favorite. I don't know. Okay, so let's go with, ooh, we're going to go full pink. Polished pink. This is one of our in colors. Let me put this soft suede away. I mean, he's waving hello. He's adorable. I need another piece of paper. Oh my gosh, I haven't stepped him in pink. I'm actually like super excited. I just want to see. And it doesn't matter which way you stamp it because you'll die cut it out. Look at him in pink. He's so cute. My gosh, you could do like a rainbow of bears. You could do one of those things with 4 bears in 4 different colors. And you don't need the whole bear. You could just cut it out like you know, like in a kid's book, like portraits, like the head and shoulders. You could make a whole little family of bears. You could go Goldilocks with the bears. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay. Audra, you can't stamp bears for the next 10 minutes. It's not allowed. Let's make a card. And we're going to go fast. So imagine that I brought in my dies and I put it on my magnetic plate, or I used a little piece of washi tape, whoop, and I ran it through my embossing machine, and now I have that cute little black bear. Your imagination is strong, yes? I hope so, because mine is very strong. All right, then you have your piece of paper, and you're like, well, what do I do? Oh, you have a little tiny pile of 3 gems, your greeting, and look, he went under. Hello. Oh, you can't see him. Oh my gosh, you could have bears falling from the sky. Okay, you could have a lot of fun with bears. So we have, here's our rainbow of new in colors. So red, green, blue. All right, so we are gonna glue them on. And we're gonna pretend that I can glue, you know, we're not gonna glue them on. We're gonna go super fast. We're gonna use our Stampin' Seal. Just 1 piece down. Put it, I'm gonna put it right at the edge. I think that's what I cut it. They are 2 inches by 3/4. I'm gonna allow for a little tiny space between them, I think. Where's my sample? Yeah, little tiny space. It's always hard to line things up right at the edge. People do it all the time. I tend to like a border, so I don't have to do that. But, whoa. All right. And your pieces, if they are not, like, I'm like, that's a little bit long. I did cut an awful lot of these little pieces at 2 inches, so I'll trim that off. So you can trim it off if it's a little too long. Or you could make them zigzaggy. You don't have to make them straight. I just thought it looked kind of cute. I saw a similar card It was with stamping and a different bear, but I like the contrast of the rainbow colors with the bear stamped in black. All right. So I have a little bit of extra. You could use your trimmer, or you could use your scissors, or you could leave it. I doubt that anyone would notice, but if you have a little, and you could even cut this down more if you wanted and add an extra layer. Ooh, don't lose my gems, but lose little pieces of paper. Okay, and then this can go on, because again, this presentation is apparently not about ribbon. I am not against ribbon. I like ribbon a lot. Put a little extra here. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, we've got more. Oh, that means we have 2 Cheryls on here. I think we have 2 Cheryls, 2 Kellys, at least 2 Kathys. And that is okay. I know, and sometimes we have 2 Patties. And we have 2 Kellys. We only have 1 Audra, so that's kind of cool. Although, I think I would like it if it happened once. I would love to be somewhere and hear someone say Audra, and it would not be for me, it would be someone else. I think that would be very cool. All right, you could do your whole bear. That also looks cute. You could put it on this side. I think I'm gonna do that. But you can also cut him off. That's what I did here. I cut him off. Just figure out where you want it, cut it, you're good to go. I'm gonna do that. This words, if you're like, where did you get those cute words? They are not in the bear set. It is a bummer. The bear set has, I've lost the stamp. Here it is. It has happier than happy for you, hello baby, thanks and welcome. But there's no it's hello baby. There's no hello or hey, how's it going? So I thought this hey there, it is in this one, Charming Sentiments. I will definitely need to play with this. There are dies that correspond with these, but the hey there was really cute. This also, what's new is kind of fun. It's a really cute set. All right, so I'm gonna go bold and put my bear down here. And if you don't own it, it's very rare. I'm like, use whatever paper you like, use whatever embellishments you like. You can notch your own things, but you should 100%, if you need something to put in your cart, Banners Pick-a-Punch. I use this all the time. If they were retiring it, I would have been like, everybody go buy a Banner Pick-a-Punch now. And I will show you how that works. All right. So I already Banner Pick-a-Punched for you, if you're getting this goodie bag. All right, and we're gonna put some dimensionals on there. And I'm gonna put it here. It's cool that it covers the edge of the words. And then I've got 3 gems. These gems are, they are on my favorites list. These are opal rounds. Opal rounds, they're really pretty. And what I like about them is that you see, oh, that's interesting. I have 3 big ones. You see the colors of the paper kind of like through them. So that's one of the reasons I like these. When they originally came out, they were partnered with a beachy seashell set. It carried over. We still have the dies and the stamps, but it was part of a big suite last year with those. Okay, things are just going. And look at that. Look how cute those bears are. They are super cute. All right, hey there. And then you would put your inside in. You would do that. Okay. And now with all the other ones, I had intended to make you samples to show you. It did not happen. There are not enough hours in the day, apparently, for me. My ideas are bigger than my time. Or either that or I'm not as efficient as I would like to be with my time. So I'm working on that because, like anybody, I will go look at Facebook. Oh, hold on. Let me show you Banners Pick-a-Punch, just in case. Just in case you're newer and you're like, what is she talking about? Why do I need this tool? You stamp your greeting on a piece of paper. There are 2 kinds. You can make it like the tie or you can make it like the banner. You slide it in. I always flip it over so I can see that it's even. You punch it and you get that perfectly notched pennant. You can do it, make little flags. You can make little pennants. It is on my desk and it is used quite a lot. Okay, so anyway, I did not make all those things, but I had a play yesterday, which was super awesome. I played with this bear suite. So first of all, there's beautiful paper in this suite. And this is using the DSP, super pretty. Super cute. This will look, hello baby. And there's ribbon coordinated in this suite. There is Old Olive and Sahara Sand. It's a here it is. It's a 2-pack. You get 5 yards of each. It's beautiful soft ribbon, easy to use. Okay, and then it's the paper and then the bear and this bundle. All right, so this card, I am gonna, hopefully, I tried to take a video thing, one of those reels. Look at this. You can still keep your grown-up look with your bear. Look at his rainbow. This is the background stamp, and I colored it with our Stampin' Write markers. So I'm hoping to post a video about how to make this later. And then the hello is from, it's one with, it has like, inspired, inspirational, I don't know. It's a cute little phrase one, but is that cute? I thought that was super cute. And this gingham ribbon, I love this. So you could send this to anybody, young or old, male or female. I think you could have fun with that. And then there's one more. I am most excited. Okay, you know I like making samplers, so this is a nice 3D item that I'm gonna show you right now. Oh, look at this. I know there's a little light. Hey, Beth, look at this. This sampler is so adorable. I am gonna offer this as a class. I need to work out the details and figure out the cost. You would obviously need the bundle and some ink to make it. I'm trying to see if I could squeeze in person. If people are interested in person and you live in Frederick, let me know. I don't know, because in June, we are going out of town at the end of the month. So, but isn't this the most beautiful project ever? So I'm gonna work up a really good deal. If you buy this bundle from me, it will be greatly discounted. If you already have the bundle, there will be a price, and it will only include the paper cut. Isn't this adorable? Somebody say they love it. Yay! Angie says she loves it. Okay, I feel happy. This was one of those projects when I put it together, I was just like dancing my happy dance over here. Look at how cute that bear is. And there's all these fun little dies with acorns and leaves, and it's super fun. And these, the hello letters are retired. We don't currently have any letters, but as you know, I like things to have fun little phrases on them. So I thought that was really fun that you could do things with the paper, but then you could do things that were totally different, all with the same little set. So super, super fun. All right, let me sum up in like 5 minutes or less a couple other things that Stampin' Up! Offers, because you might be like, I don't know if I can buy all of these things. I want to make sure you understand that we have kits, and we have 2 kinds of kits. Tomorrow night we are going to play. Monday at 8:30 is my normal video. I'm still trying to tweak the time, so we're going to do this tomorrow night at 8:30. We are going to play with this month's Paper Pumpkin. I got it, but I haven't had a chance. A Paper Pumpkin is a kit that comes in the mail once a month. You get a stamp set, you get an ink, you get all the paper, all the die cuts. It's super, super fun. So we're going to talk about that. You can get these, you can subscribe and get them monthly. You can pre-order 6 months or 3 months. These make great gifts. And they usually come in an orangey box. I don't have one I can reach right now, but every once in a while they do a special box. So this is celebrating in the in colors. And then you might wonder, well, what is this super cute brown box? We also have the Kits collection. So, ooh, and that's the one I have. The Kits collection is online, and the kits will vary. It's while they're in stock. So there's 2 kinds. There is the kind where there's no stamping, this butterfly one, and the no stamping ones are a little cheaper because they don't put stamps and inks in there. I got the card fronts on, and then I think I didn't finish. There's always envelopes. They're usually a little bit extra, like they have pretty fun designs. And there will be, ooh, look at those. Those are awesome. All the die cuts will be ready, and then if it's the kind without stamps, it comes with them pre-printed in multiple languages. Is there English? Because I do speak English. I don't speak French, German. Ah, here it is. You're on my mind. I was like, whew. So you would just punch these out, and I am here for you today and always. And you would add those. So we have kits that are no stamping. Kids love these kits. Being crafty with your kids or your nieces and nephews or neighborhood kids is a good thing. We need to get people using their hands and doing things versus like screens. I mean, I like a screen scroll myself, but especially if you found me here, right? So you got to screen scroll a little, but it's good to do other things. And then there are kits that would have, they're very much more like a paper pumpkin in that, oh, this was a Christmas one from last year. You get stamps, you get a block, you get your ink, you get any kind of embellishments, all your little die cuts. This one makes these cute little elf people with their Christmassy stuff. So we have 3 kinds of kits. It's fun to look. You can always look them up online. If you have questions about kits, let me know. And okay, I think we're almost done. Let me make myself big. Oh, hello, my friend from New Zealand is here. All right, well, I'm at the very end. There's an hour and 20 minutes of Stampin' Fun here. Okay, let's see if I can do this correctly. I did. So I appreciate you. Everyone who hung out for the whole hour and a half, that's pretty amazing. It's also cool if you're fast forwarding and you're skipping and looking to see what the projects are or what's going on. Definitely, you know, you have questions, comments, requests, let me know. All right, so some points to remember. I'm Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi. All right, I'm in Frederick, Maryland. I offer in-person small classes and to-go classes, and this comes from me. I use Stampin' Up. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, so I use Stampin' Up products. I usually do a Just Cards class per month. In July, I will start Christmas Just Cards, quick and easy Christmas cards, and sometimes you need the stamp set, sometimes you don't. I also do a non-card thing. So I showed you my sampler, which is so cute. So some months it's a sampler, sometimes it might be a framed art. A lot of times it is a banner kit. This is this month, so these will go out on Friday or Saturday of this week. I have 2 kits left. If you love the ocean and you want me to make you this kit, let me know and get paid up and I will make you a kit for this. What else? Of course, you can order from me 24/7, audramonk.stampinup.net. And if you order with the host code, by Wednesday the 25th, I'll make a new host code after Wednesday, but by Wednesday the 25th, that will get you the free goodie bag. And don't worry, your cookies will be fresh. They're in the freezer. So I will take your cookie out the night before I mail it. I will mail these, it probably takes 2 days. It should taste still pretty good. I made a really good cookie. They're lemon with royal icing, lemon and vanilla. And I think that's everything. I think I got it all. So you can always email me at audramonk@yahoo.com if you want to be on my email list. Let me know. I send out emails, a couple times in the month to remind you all the specials. If you want to join, you got to join by the 31st. You can always join later. It's totally fine. Maybe you're thinking about it this month, but if you want that free in color kit, you should join then. Oh, thank you. I'm getting some thank yous and some hellos. I hope that you enjoyed all these projects. I love sharing what I love. So look on YouTube and Facebook. I will post videos 2 times a week, 1 time a week, see what happens. If there's something you want me to use or make, or you have a request, let me know. And if I can work it out, I will. And since I'm the Crafty Yogi, there is a little bit of yoga videos that are out there. And we're going to end with just one big, nice stretch. If you've been sitting here for a while, you need a stretch. All right. So whether you're sitting or standing, get yourself even. So I'm standing, so I'm going to get my ankles under my knees and my knees under my hips. If you're sitting, line up the hips with the shoulders. Oh, everybody roll your shoulders. All right. And then take a big breath. Don't knock over your stuff. Take an inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Press your palms down. So interlace your fingers. Ooh, you heard all those knuckles. And then inhale one more time. Bring it forward. Don't hit anything. And exhale, bring your arms out and around. Give those shoulders one more roll. And we are good to go. So thank you so much for joining me. Your comments on this post will get you in the drawing for the Sitting Pretty host set. There will be posts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I will draw names from those on probably Thursday afternoon. And we'll wrap up on Friday at 4:30. So we got a little time to celebrate, a little time to look at this. That way if someone was busy today, they've got some time. If you need help, let me know. I'm going to zip it. So have fun, stay crafty, and I'll see you soon.